This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thank you for joining us tonight. The United States Air Force has chosen Madison to host the new F-35 fighter jets.
A process that's taken more than 3 years now. Those planes will arrive in 2023 and will replace the F-16s currently at Truax Field, which are going to be more than 30 years old. Their arrival will require a $120 million construction project at the base. It's expected to bring dozens of new jobs to the area. Colonel Eric Peterson, the commander of the 115th, addressed the decision in a video posted online.
This selection is an honor and a testament to our airmen's performance and dedication to both our state and federal missions. They have demonstrated their commitment to excellence and their outstanding performance during their recent deployment to Afghanistan, earning recognition at the highest levels of the Air Force for their efforts.
The 115th, one of 5 units under consideration to receive the new jets. In addition to Madison, the new jets will also be sent to a base in Montgomery, Alabama. The two cities join active duty bases in Alaska, Utah, the United Kingdom, and Vermont that house the jets.
This has been a highly debated topic with many people for and against the jets making the move to Wisconsin. Adam Duxter was on the east side today talking with people near the airport about what this means for the city. Adam?
Oh, Charlotte, the process leading up to the decision has been contentious to say the least. And while some claim today is a victory, others say the fight isn't quite over yet. After months of debate and decision-making, F-35 fighter jets will be coming to Madison and will stay at Dane County's Truax Field.
Outstanding. This has been a long journey, and it's very exciting that the 115th Fighter Wing will be the next Air National Guard F-35 base.
Chris Ahrens of the Badger Air Community Council says today's decision will provide jobs and economic stability for years to come.
There's been a lot of feedback. We were optimistic the whole time, knowing that when it really comes down to it, the analysis was about the men and women of the 115th Fighter Wing and the base here.
But for others, today's news was not received as positively.
It's upsetting, definitely. I don't know that I can live here.
Ed Bloom lives near Truax Field and runs a Facebook page advocating against the jets.
If the noise from those F-35s is exactly the way it's been described in other places, I mean, it'd just be deafening.
Other neighbors, like military veteran Henry Yanish, say they oppose the decision, but for other reasons.
It seems like a useless weapon. It seems like we just spent a lot of money to the extent where it's the most expensive weapon system we have in the U.S. arsenal, and I would hope that slot would belong to like a nuclear submarine or something like that.
Aaron says he and others have heard those critiques and feel ultimately this is the right move. Aaron says the environmental impact statement that initially sparked so many concerns with the noise is a worst case scenario, and likely things wouldn't be as bad in practice. Neighbors I spoke with today say they'll fight and continue to fight, and with the F-35s likely not coming until 2023, that fight will continue to go on for some time.
We first heard about today's decision from Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson. He released a statement saying, in part, the new fighters will help maintain U.S. air superiority and keep our state and country safe and secure. For all of the latest F-15 news and reaction from lawmakers and local residents, go to Channel 3000 or our Channel 3000 News app. Stay informed and updated with News 3 Now.
All right, let's get a look at your first warned forecast now. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti in the Weather Center. Gary?
Well, after another chilly day today, I think we're going to start turning the corner on temperatures beginning tomorrow. Time-lapse from the WIC Skycam shows bright sunshine for the morning, and then we started to see cumulus clouds pop up this afternoon, but they weren't really thick enough to produce much precipitation other than a few snow flurries, mainly north and east of Madison. As we look at Doppler track right now, those snow showers and flurries are out over Lake Michigan. High temperatures today, though, were very chilly. Only 37 for the high in Madison. Janesville topped out at 39. The Dells barely got above freezing, and current temperatures range from 30 in Madison to the 20s north of town, lower 30s south and east of town. By tomorrow morning, we'll be down into the lower to middle 20s. Look for a clear start to the morning, then skies will turn partly sunny. Areas south of Madison may turn cloudy in the afternoon with a high temperature of 46, but a warming trend will continue on into the weekend. I'll have more details on what we can expect in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. Vice President Mike Pence will be coming to Wisconsin next week. He will travel to Madison on Tuesday to visit the GE Healthcare manufacturing facility, highlighting the production of ventilators. The vice president is expected to tour the facility and speak with employees. Earlier today, Governor Tony Evers signed the state's coronavirus relief bill into law. It passed the Senate unanimously this morning, and only 2 lawmakers in the Assembly voted against it yesterday. The legislation touches on multiple areas, removing the 1-week waiting period for unemployment benefits, allowing pharmacists to extend prescriptions, expanding senior care, and setting aside money for the Joint Finance Committee to assign later if needed.
Well, here are the latest numbers in Wisconsin. More than 2,700 confirmed cases, at least 185 deaths. In Dane County, more than 350 cases. Milwaukee County continues to be hit the hardest now with nearly 2,000 cases. Healthcare workers are calling for state policymakers to pass legislation to help them as they fight the pandemic on the front lines. In a Zoom meeting today, nurses, hospital and nursing home staff from across the state asked for measures including more personal protective equipment, fully paid sick time and hazard pay. Many say they only get 1 mask to use for the entire week and lack the paid sick time they need if they were to catch the virus. We're getting an update from the Madison School District on how its virtual learning program is going so far. The district is now moving to a pass, no pass grading system for the rest of the school year. District officials say during this time, letter grades will be frozen at first semester GPAs. Transcripts will include a COVID-19 demarcation for the semester. They also say the goal of pass, no pass policy is to be considerate of students who are already disadvantaged, particularly those who still don't have access to virtual learning.
The City of Madison Clerk's Office is thanking everyone who stepped up to help make Election Day happen last week amid the coronavirus pandemic. According to a tweet, of Madison's 1,245 poll workers, 639 were first-timers. National Guard members also stepped in to fill open poll worker positions. A Wisconsin representative is calling for the state to cover funeral expenses for people who die from COVID-19 if their exposure can be traced back to Election Day. Representative Jimmy Anderson of Fitchburg says holding the election in the midst of the pandemic was not the right thing to do and forced people to choose between losing their right to vote or exposing themselves to a potentially deadly virus.
President Trump says he'll be discussing plans to start reopening the economy tomorrow with the nation's governors. Those new guidelines are expected to be released soon. It comes as the president continued to defend his decision to halt funding to the World Health Organization in the middle of the pandemic.
WHO's guidance had failed to control their borders at a very crucial phase, quickly unleashing the contagion around the world.
There will be lessons for all of us to learn. But for now, our focus, my focus, is on stopping this virus.
Some Americans have started seeing government relief checks from last month's $2.2 trillion stimulus package. The one-time payments are designed to be a lifeline for tens of millions feeling the financial strain of the virus. New tonight, in an unprecedented move, the Supreme Court will hear major cases via telephone next month. That docket includes cases involving religious freedom, Donald Trump's financial documents, and the Electoral College. The High Court's announcement means the justices are moving into new territory, asking questions over the phone in lieu of the usual back-and-forth dialogue.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says Canada's lockdown will last many more weeks. Today, during an address to the county, he warned Canadians if the economy is reopened too soon, all the sacrifices they are making now might be for nothing, as the country could see another peak in coronavirus cases. Trudeau says Canada is still a number of weeks away from being able to start to reopen and urged Canadians to be patient. More local news now. The Department of Natural Resources says dozens of DNR-owned boat launches across the state are now closed. This correlates with the governor's order last week that closed most state parks and recreation areas. The DNR says it made the decision due to the high usage at these launches and the need to limit public gatherings of people. The department says if a state property is still open, the boat launch will also remain open. The Wisconsin Better Business Bureau says be wary right now. Scammers are preying on fears and uncertainty around the coronavirus pandemic. Here are the top 2 you need to look out for right now. With N95 masks in short supply and many major retailers sold out, they say the #1 virus-related scam is fake masks being promoted online. Secondly, people should also be on the lookout for stimulus check scams, particularly in the form of email links that could infect your computer with malware.
Smithfield Untitled Foods closing an additional 2 processing plants, one in Missouri, the other a sausage and bacon plant in Cudahy near Milwaukee. The closures come less than a week after the company stopped production at one of its biggest pork processing plants in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, after nearly 250 workers there tested positive for coronavirus. Smithfield said a small number of employees at the Cudahy plant have also tested positive. Widespread lockdowns and shelter-in-place orders have dramatically reduced the amount of pollutants we are putting into the air. Experts at NASA are measuring nitrogen dioxide, which comes from our cars, factories, and power plants. They've seen a 30% reduction in the last month. Even though our air quality has improved, it may not be enough to help with the global climate crisis, but they say now we do have a better idea of how to handle it going forward.
Now we have a better idea of what part of that overall pollution burden we could control if we did further improvements in the efficiency of our automobile traffic, going to electric vehicles and other options like that.
Now, this is an image from NASA's satellite measuring how the air quality has changed. This, of course, on the East Coast. They do not have specific measurements yet for Wisconsin because they said they need clear skies to collect their data. Once they are able to figure out how much pollution is coming from cars and plants individually, it could change the way we work going forward.
New tonight, police in Janesville are asking for help identifying and tracking down these two. They are accused of robbing the CVS pharmacy on Milton Avenue around 7:45. Police say the clerk was assaulted and tackled to the floor before the two ran out of the building with money and items from the store. If you have any information on who they are, you are asked to call Janesville Police. Waukesha police say a man was shot and killed after pointing a gun at officers outside of a hospital early this morning. Authorities say they were called around 1:30 a.m. for a report of a man with a handgun near the emergency room entrance of Waukesha Memorial Hospital. Officers told him to drop his gun several times, but he ignored them. He then pointed his gun at police, and that's when police shot and killed him. The man was at the hospital earlier for treatment. The investigation is ongoing. We have a few updates from last night's breaking news. In Beloit, the police department is now working with the Winnebago County Sheriff's Department in Illinois, conducting a joint death investigation. Police were called to Royce Avenue in Beloit around 6:30 last night, where they found a man's body. Investigators determined today it did not happen in the city of Beloit.
And in Sun Prairie, police say a pedestrian was killed after being hit by a vehicle last night, but so far no one has been charged. That victim now has been identified as 46-year-old Julie Ziegler. This happened about 9:40 last night near the intersection of West Main Street and Clarmer Drive. Police say the victim was not in a crosswalk. An update to a story from last week as well. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office has identified the man whose body was pulled from the waters of Lake Monona on Friday. He is a man who was reported missing back in December. Police say there were no signs of foul play. Still ahead tonight, as many of us continue to stay safer at home, Disney Plus prepares to release its newest Star Wars docuseries. Plus, some wintry weather leading to a massive pileup today. This was in Chicago. We'll show you next.
This is our home. We've never seen it look quite like this.
But there's no mistaking it.
And it's our job to protect it.
Because the best people to fight for our communities
are those within them.
So if you've just bought a Volkswagen or were thinking of buying sometime soon, we're here to help with the community-driven promise.
At Sprint, our priority is keeping our customers, employees, and communities safe. During these uncertain times, we want you to get great service without leaving the safety of your home. Shop at Sprint.com for free next-day shipping and no activation fees on our best new phone deals, like a Samsung Galaxy phone for just $0 a month. Plus, you'll also get a $100 prepaid MasterCard when you switch online. Stay healthy and visit Sprint.com to get the services you need.
No one asked for this to happen, but this is our time. When our hearts, our humanity, and our communities rise. This moment will challenge us. It will define us. It's why we are here. But this moment is not bigger than us. And we will show up every day for you. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Getting meals to go from Hy-Vee is even easier with the new Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go website and curbside pickup. Just order delicious meals online and get no contact pickup. Choose from Chinese, sushi, fried chicken, lasagna, enchiladas, burgers, pizza, many of your favorite sides, and more. Just order online at Hy-Vee.com/mealtime. Then park in a designated mealtime spot and we'll bring your order out. Feed your family for less and order Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go today.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Hi, everyone. Thursday morning, Hattie says we'll see some sun as temperatures start to get a little warmer.
And if you don't want to go to the store for groceries, there's always delivery. We'll give you some tips on where and how you can order online starting at 4:30.
Some good news today for Star Wars fans like my son sitting right next to me. Disney Plus is premiering Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian, a docuseries about The Mandalorian.
Tell Benicio I said hi. Executive producer Jon Favreau will take viewers behind the scenes of the show. In the 8-episode series, the cast and crew will be featured, and each chapter will explore a different facet of The Mandalorian through interviews, never before seen footage, and roundtable discussions. It'll debut May 4th, of course, the day Star Wars fans celebrate all things Star Wars on May 4th. It'll stream every Friday on Disney+. A first warned traffic note tonight. Starting on Monday, 2 ramps will be closing for several months. This is part of the ongoing I-3990 expansion project. This is the northbound interstate ramp to Milton Avenue. This is Janesville. It will close, as well as the US 14 ramp to I-3990 northbound, and the DOT expects them to be closed until mid-July as they do some concrete paving work.
And check this out. More than 50 vehicles were involved in a pileup crash this morning in Chicago amid snow and icy conditions. This is on the Kennedy Expressway near North Avenue. 14 people were hospitalized with predominantly minor injuries.
Gary Cadalti joining us now. He knows those Chicago interstate systems and how crazy they get. You get a little snow on there, Gary?
Yeah, and just think, you know, traffic is way down because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Just think of how it would be on a normal morning. They may get a little more snow again late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night from a system passing to the south of us. But most of us will miss out on that precipitation. This is Wisconsin Tornado and Severe Weather Awareness Week. Normally on the Thursday of that week, we would have the statewide tornado drill, but unfortunately, it has been canceled due to the COVID-19 outbreak. So there will not be a NOAA Weather Radio test alert. If you have NOAA Weather Radio at home, it will not go off in the afternoon. But please review your severe weather safety plans at home. Make sure your family is prepared and they know what to do. As long as you're at home, most of us, it's a good opportunity to do that. And for teachers teaching your students online, it'd be a good time to make sure you ask your students if they know what to do at home. Kind of prompt them. I mean, you go through the tornado drills at school, but they may not be quite as aware of what to do at home, or at least have a chance to practice things. On Doppler track tonight, things pretty quiet across most of the state of Wisconsin. Some lake effect snow showers and flurries out over Lake Michigan, but 3 things you need to know in the forecast. It'll be chilly and dry for tomorrow and Friday with high temperatures, mid-40s for tomorrow and upper 40s for Friday. Upper 50s will be returning for this weekend with the possibility for a few places hitting the 60-degree mark. And then we could see a shower Saturday night with a weak cold front passing through. Otherwise, mainly dry weather is expected through Wednesday morning of next week. Still a lot of snow on the ground from southern Minnesota through northern and central Wisconsin. Up near Rhinelander, over a half a foot of snow on the ground. And last night, Rhinelander dropped to 1 degree above zero for the overnight low temperature. Here in Madison, we were at a balmy 21 by comparison, but even that's about 10 degrees below average. Right now, our high temperatures only stayed in the 20s in northern Wisconsin. We made it up into the mid to upper 30s here in the southern part of the state, but those numbers will start going up over the next couple of days. The jet stream still coming in from the north and northwest, but notice how it kind of bulges up to the north right along the west coast. coast. That's a milder Pacific air that's starting to build and eventually will work its way eastward across the country. Right now, high pressure is located very close to us. This is the storm system that will pass to our south tomorrow and tomorrow night, bringing some light snow to parts of Iowa, perhaps northern Illinois into the Chicago area, but it should stay south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. As we take a look at future track, you can see what I mean. Look for mainly clear skies for tonight. By tomorrow afternoon, the clouds from that weather system start to sneak into areas south of Madison. Areas north of town will probably stay partly sunny, but the snow should stay farther south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. We'll already be clearing out by Friday morning, and then Friday we're back to partly sunny skies. By Saturday, those winds pick up out of the south, and temperatures start their warm-up. So for tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 46 degrees, more sunshine north of Madison, more clouds to the south, especially in the afternoon, but it should stay dry. As we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, we're up to 49 on Friday with partly sunny skies, 59 on Saturday, 57 on Sunday. Again, in between a slight chance of a shower. Saturday will be kind of windy as well, but notice those temperatures, for the most part, they're going to stay on the mild side for much of next week, highs in the lower to middle 60s.
And something we need right now. We need to warm up so we can get outside a little bit. Gary, thank you. And coming up next, the highly touted transfer picks Marquette, what it means for those Golden Eagles, and when can he play? Zach will have those answers just ahead in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Sure, I'm a home builder. I go to Nuns. Why? Well, my clients love them because they have all those fancy schmancy carpets. You know, like those Smart Strand ones from Karastan that are just astonishingly soft to the touch. I'm more of a concrete floor guy myself. That fluffy stuff just doesn't do it for me. But hey, my clients, they love this fancy schmancy Karastan carpeting. So we go to Nuns.
Nuns, kitchen, bath, and flooring.
You love your business. Every day, you coddle it, pamper it. Maybe the growing pains were hard, but you put everything into it, nurtured it, and fed it, so it would grow. It's only natural that you'd want to protect it with the right insurance. Pamper your business with a policy from Westband, and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Wearing the Simplicity name is no small thing. In fact, it's a very big thing. And with all of its premium features, so is the Simplicity Regent Lawn Tractor, like rear suspension for a smoother ride, a free-floating mower deck with rear rollers that let you create ballpark-style stripes, and a super dependable Briggs & Stratton V-twin engine. So stop by your neighborhood Simplicity dealer today.
Power Centers of Madison. Visit powercentersofmadison.com.
Coming together through tough times is a Wisconsin tradition. In fact, adversity seems to bring out the best in us. EdVest is no different. During these times, our dedication to your higher education goals remains as strong as ever.
Marquette men's
Men's basketball was celebrating the career of Marcus Howard at their end-of-the-year banquet, and they may have found his replacement in the process. DJ Carton announced he's a Golden Eagle. In his freshman season at Ohio State, Carton averaged 10 points and 3 assists in 20 games before he left the team to focus on his mental health. He will have to sit out a year unless he's granted a hardship waiver by the NCAA. The Green Bay Packers are remembering one of their all-time greats. Willie Davis, who played with the franchise from 1960 to 1969, passed away this morning, and the legendary defensive end left behind a legacy of success. There's a reason teammate Bill Curry famously said, "If you got Willie Davis, nobody can beat you." He was a winner. Davis was a 5-time NFL champ, a 5-time Pro Bowler. He's a member of the 1960s All-Decade Team and a Hall of Famer. Packers head coach Matt LaFleur said this to say about Davis, saying, quote, "A legend both on and off the field. The stories of him as a leader and a teammate should serve as an example to everyone." Willie Davis was 85. When the NFL season does start, Aaron Rodgers will be donning a new look. The Packers QB asked his followers on Instagram if he should bring back the long hair and if he should be sporting the mullet, mutton chops, or the stash. The results are in. It's the Fabio hair with the stash. Hopefully that combo will be deadly on the field. Even though there aren't any baseball games today, we're still celebrating Jackie Robinson Day. On this date in 1947, Robinson made his debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers, breaking the color barrier in the majors. Normally, every player on every team wears his number 42 to honor him and the impact he had not only on the game, but the world. And some good news on the when are sports coming back front. Dr. Fauci has a plan for this summer. The catch, just no fans. He told Good Luck America it can happen if nobody comes to the stadiums and the athletes are isolated in hotels and are tested every week. But all that hinges on if a league can produce massive amounts of tests and how closely they can monitor their players. We're back after this.
Get red-hot savings with this week's Hy-Vee Hot Deals. Ground beef, only $1.99. 8-ounce pork chops, just 99 cents each. And Kingsford or Matchlight Charcoal, only $4.99. Save on these hot deals and more, only at Hy-Vee.
When looking for a TV and internet provider, we know you have a choice. This is Jessica. She still has satellite TV.
Well, I get tons of HD.
Spectrum has tons of HD, and we love Spectrum's 24-hour local news channel. Plus, we get exclusive access to premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
I don't have that.
Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-976-4499.
Spectrum Internet starts at 200 megabits with no data caps and a free modem.
We have to get internet from another company, and it isn't nearly as fast.
Spectrum Internet, $44.99 a month.
I'd switch, but I'm stuck in a contract and would have to pay up to $480 to cancel.
Spectrum has no contracts, and they'll pay up to $500 to help you out of yours.
That's it. I'm switching to Spectrum.
Get Spectrum TV and internet from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-976-4499.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. We hear ya. You need new windows. Ganser Company is proud to introduce 80 years in 80 minutes. Simply put, you need real information and pricing. Our 80 years of hindsight for 80 minutes of your time. We give you the skinny in 80 minutes to make an educated decision.
Infinity Windows from Marvin offer a lifetime warranty and are made just for that, a lifetime. Infinity Windows don't warp, crack, or fade over time, like vinyl windows.
Remember, 80 years and 80 minutes from a local family business of 4 generations.
We live here, just like you. We have families, friends, and neighbors we care about, just like you. Since 1930, Grand Appliance has supported our local communities, and we aren't stopping now. We're open to serve you and offering an extra 5% off most purchases during these uncertain times. Visit our website day or night, where we've expanded live chat, email, and phone support. We'll deliver curbside, drop off at your front door, or deliver and install. We are Grand Appliance and TV.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Save with these hot deals and more at Hy-Vee. Powerade, just 49 cents. General Mills family size cereal, only $2.88. A 2-pound pack of strawberries, just $2.97. And Hy-Vee cottage cheese is only $1.48. Only at Hy-Vee.
Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today.
Finally, tonight it might feel like the movie Groundhog Day to some of us, doing the same thing over and over again while we're stuck inside. But even groundhogs are trying to change things up a bit, like this one, caught chowing down on a slice of pizza in Philadelphia. Kristen Bagnall spotted this guy outside her house yesterday, munching on that slice of pizza for about an hour before finally giving up and scurrying away. Bagnall says this neighborhood groundhog has been spotted several times, but never with an entire slice of Sicilian.
Oh, wait a minute. He didn't say Sicilian.
Gary loves his Sicilian canolti, right?
All right.
Final check of the forecast.
Well, temperature, I don't think you want to be chowing down on your pizza outside right now. It is pretty chilly out there. At least all the snow flurries are out over Lake Michigan, but temperatures right now are only around 30 in Madison, just barely above around freezing south of Madison, and in the 20s already north of town. Look for low temperatures to drop into the low to mid 20s overnight. Look for partly sunny skies tomorrow. Areas south of Madison will cloud up in the afternoon with a high temperature of 46, but those temperatures start to trend upward after that. 49 Friday, 59 on Saturday, 57 with a shower chance Saturday night, but most of the time it'll be dry through the middle of next week, and then temperatures get up into the 60s. We could even see some shower and thunderstorm chances for the second half of next week.
Things trending up. Just get us to Saturday.
It'll feel more like spring.
Gary, thank you very much, and thank you for joining us for News 3 now at 10. We hope you have a great Wednesday night. Take care.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinan.
It shouldn't have been this hard, but politics today means nothing comes easy, even during a pandemic. So we express our appreciation to Governor Evers and the Wisconsin legislature for passing a bill to help Wisconsin citizens recover from the economic fallout of the coronavirus. The legislation is an important first step, emphasis on first step. It was critically important to ensure Wisconsin citizens receive their share of the federal aid package. This bill does that to the tune of about $2 billion. The typical political gamesmanship interfered with providing even more help to people who need it. The legislature is going to have to get back to work on round 2. But we need to emphasize how important it was that this was a bipartisan effort. We weren't sure that was possible. We desperately need bipartisanship right now. And as unsightly as it was, we thank the governor and the legislature for providing it.